swept aside by fate. My body and my soul can't hold this load no more. My body and my soul can't hold this no more. My body and my soul can't take this world no more. My body and my soul can't hold this no more.
Right. Good evening. Do you know what I didn't do? Didn't put my chat up. Not even on my browser. Quick, go live. Yeah. Where's my stream? There we are. Studio. It's totally up the whole time, I'm sure of it. Yeah, there we go. Live chat. There we are. Right. Good evening. Make yourselves known. I had it there totally the whole time. Honestly, I did. Good evening, Buzz, Cypher, Shino, Razel, Leviathan, Airy, Ren. Good evening. Just a few early birds and a few early lurkers, maybe. Right. Gamepad on and working. Sweet. Right. I think I've got everything up and running. Looks good. If the music needs to go down, let me know. Dum 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 dum. Alright, I jumped to a random system before I started and it was a paradise, so I just came down to check what the paradise was like. But unfortunately, it was tainted. The orange sky. At some point of the day it looks okay. Until it doesn't. I might get a bit of stuttering this evening. I just installed new drivers today, which probably wasn't the wisest of things to do before a live stream. So a lot of the cache should be redoing itself, yada yada. Right. No Man's Orange. Yeah, literally, I was gutted. It looked blue as I was flying towards it, and I got to a certain point and it turned orange in front of me. I was like, you son of a... Well, it was more of a... Oh yeah, it's orange, I guess. Peachy. Alright, for that sort of thing. Not for me though. Do 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 do. No, we don't need to take you yet. Alright. Yeah, green grass. Some palm trees down there. And it was just spoiled. I mean, islands, which is good. But then, unfortunately, spoiled by the orange sky at night. Not such a delight. Whoa. M-led back home to No Man's Sky. Don't forget to like the stream. Indeed, thank you very much, M-led. Legend as always. Can I get some legends in the chat? For M-led, please. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you very much, mate. What's up, Mr. Brute? Pink. Stutter, stutter, stutter. First station I've been in since the driver update. One for the ladies, eh? Or if you know, have a boat that floats that way. Very pink. Good evening, Deborah Mallard. Kitten, good evening. Okay then, so this evening, right, is a bit of a kind of, you know, one of those wing it nights. Whatever happens, happens. What I do want to hope happens, I mentioned it before, previously, something I'd like to do. A few people have said, yeah, that's a good idea, but then it's all a case of a good idea is only a good idea if the people are willing to step up for said idea. So this evening, what I want to do, if we can, to give it a bash first time, is have a Corvette build-off. 3 players. I suppose we could do 4. I don't need to have a Corvette out. I could just leave my single player shit out. So yeah, although better to have a group so we don't get lost. And I'm guaranteed to see your Corvettes. What do you reckon? 3 or 4 players? 4 means we won't be able to form a proper group. And basically what I want to do is have you competing. So we'll first of all have the builders that want to do it. But we need at least 3. and then set a timer while we're streaming. Yeah, I think 3 for group purposes is better. And that way we're not almost guaranteed not to have them overlap each other if the game plays up. Like 3 being in a group and then the other not, sort of thing. So I think 3, if even 3 are up for it. No, it's not. This isn't about showing off your existing Corvettes. What I'm offering this evening is a build off, not a showcase. This is not about what you've built. This is about if you've got a Corvette slot available to build something with, compete live on the stream with other players in the chat on a theme. The theme wouldn't be picked until we had the competitors, and then the chat would come up with suggestions for a theme, and then you'd get, say, 60 minutes or 90 minutes to build, show us your progress, and maybe continue on for the second half of the stream if there is a second half of the stream. But set it for an hour, 90 minutes to begin with. And if we set it for that timer and we did have 2 halves, we could have 2 groups competing against each other. It's just, I mean, like I say, people in the past said, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. But like I say, a good idea is only a good idea if there are people that want to partake in said idea. So who in the chat has a spare empty Corvette spot, or you can make one, that would like to take part in a live build off? We wouldn't see you as you build, obviously, because you're in a build menu. And we're going to just have intervals where we check in on progress, for example. And then you get back to your build, you focus on your build, and when the time is up, we look at your finishing builds. Yeah? It's that simple. So if you would like to take part and be one of the first to try this, put 1 in the chat. Is that a winged Corvette? No, it's not. Not winged fan, I meant to say. No, it wasn't. Raise Out and Shino. That's it? Nobody else? Just 2? Wow, just 2 of you. Well, I guess there'll only be 1 group this evening then. Well, we'll see how it goes then, at least with the 2. So Raise Out and Shino. Tell you what I'll do actually. Take a picture on my phone and just send you both the details. Right, we jump in Discord on my phone. Right, just 2 people. A little bit disappointing, but oh well. It's worth giving it a shot. I mean, I'll give you the details. We'll have a crack at it of you 2. I've sent you both the details in a private message on Discord. So, the one and only build-off. So, it's about the fun and challenge of it, though, Airy. Fun and challenge. Now, first of all, then, what do you think the timer should be? 90 minutes? 60 minutes? What do you think a good timer is? I'll send you both the glyphs. It's Euclid. Yeah, that sounds good. A 60-minute check-in. And then it's like final length, you know, the final stretch. Last 30 minutes. Yeah, but once they've come up with the actual Corvette they want to build, no matter how big or small it is, then they got to decorate potentially. So that last 30 minutes, like they could give themselves the 60 minutes to build using Corvette parts, and then 30 minutes of decoration. If like you, I don't know, depends how your mindset works on building the Corvettes, I guess. That's not Hattie, violent. Let me bring the inspector out quickly. Let's look at the lighting. Not that the inspector's really the best shit to check on, so it's tiny. Well, I think in camera mode the lighting will be fine. We're above. I don't know. I've taken that mod out. I did have a space station mod in, didn't I? Pretty certain I removed it. We stopped using space stations. I mean, we can always take the Corvettes outside anyway, can't we? For the final viewing. Go and jump on a planet. Alright, we have one of our competitors here. Alright, let's add to the group. Know that you're here.
I'm right here.
I'm right here. He's right there. Okay, so while we're waiting for Razal to arrive, theme. We need to pick a theme in the chat.
I'm right here.
Where you can find me
Out there.
Look for that circling square. Can you see me?
Come on, I want some theme suggestions in the chat
Take a breath.
for these two to go on. It could be a generalized theme or a specific theme. For example, you could say space, you could say dinosaur, or you could be specific and say T-Rex. For example, you know what I mean? Like, what, how specific or broad do you want the theme to be, and what theme? What's up, Switch? Anyone else that just joined us? Good evening.
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
No, I don't think you should better pick Shino, because you're part of it. Not saying that you have a junker, but you could have a secret junker lined up. Not saying you have. But now, that's what I wanted to pick after we had our competitors. World War II airplanes. Interesting. Car. I mean, car's doable as long as they've all got the wheels.
Right here.
Mythical creatures. That'd be quite difficult. Food. Food theme. I mean, that could be anything. You can have a pizza. A pizza slice. Although you couldn't do the angle. I suppose you could do the angles of a pizza slice, right? Speedboat. How about...
Give TGH his speedboat.
Speedboat themes. Can you create... Oh, that sounds like a... Make an actual speedboat from your Corvettes. Not a pirate ship. Speedboat. What do you reckon on speedboats? Leviathan, by the way, thank you very much. Oh, yeah! Legend. Can I get some legends in the chat, please? For Leviathan. And these $5 super chat. We're going to grab a quick snack. What do you think about the theme speedboat? If not, what's your idea? 2 seconds. Right. Yes, boats. Speedboats would work. Boats are a good one. Speedboats, speedboats. Okay, so speedboats. Movie theme. Oh, we've done movie themes though. It's a good one, but we've done it. You should definitely check out that showcase. We've done an entire open meet. Brilliant. Brilliant ships. We had Matrix ones. We had Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. What else do we have? Thunderbird. Oh my god, there were so many. Battlestar Galactica. There's loads of good ones. Yeah, there's a live stream of all those on my channel. I mean, we might do movie themes again in the future. It was a good one. There were some cracking builds. Yeah, Star Wars, Star Trek. The Cube, whatever it was called. Well, they're all in that 93 Corvette showcase video I just released as well, aren't they? Right at the end. The last batch is the movie themed Corvettes I added. Right at the end. Icing on the cake. Right, Razel and Shino. We have our two competitors. So Shino, as you was here first, would you like, this would be your station, yeah? So your station number 2, and Razel, if you make your way to station number 3. Be lazy if you want and take the shortcut. I'm gonna do that and I'll meet you there. Right, so this will be Razel's station. Peekaboo, I see you. Razal declined your invitation. Has he crashed or something? Oh, Shino, can you re-invite him? Oh, never mind. He's jumped to. I'll get him. Alright then, so don't go into your menus yet. Step away from your menus so I can see no one starting ahead of time. Come out of your menus. Everyone, of course, just make sure you've got a spot available to build, but come away from your menus. There you go. Right, so the theme tonight for the first, maybe the last, who knows, maybe other people will want to do this again, but speedboats. Something I do want in the game, and I'm hoping No Man's Sky add in this game speedboats, a speedboat exocraft in the future. I feel it's coming. I can feel it in my waters, and I'll hopefully feel it in the waters of No Man's Sky as well. Them big ocean planets, they scream speedboat. Multiplayer speedboat, 2 seats at least. I mean 4 if you really want to. I mean, you can have a group of 4 players, have 4 seats in it. Why not? Either way, speedboats. That's tonight's theme. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll wait till 10 p.m. so we're on the hour, okay? So stay away from your dashboards until the hour. Okay, we're all on the same hour, despite it being a different hour. So we've got less than 3 minutes, right? I'm going on my Stream Deck time, which I'm guessing is my Windows time. It looks to be the same as my iPhone time. Wait, why is there a ship out? Oh, there we go. Guess he's looking for us. Right, yeah, make sure you got your right available spots available before you start, right? Nice, clean, empty slots. Okay, then. Need to scrap a vet really fast. Okay, go on and do it quickly, if you can. You got less than 3 minutes. You should have used your teleporter a lot quicker. Is that the ship that you're getting rid of, Shino? You replacing that one or something? I'm confused what's happening right now. Razor, you're on the wrong station. It might be because he summoned one out and there's not one in there. If you know what I mean. You haven't got one out in the station yet, so therefore he's put his one in that station. You got about a minute left, Razal. I can see he's building something. Oh, we got less than 60 seconds. I don't really want to miss the hour and start a weird time, like minutes past. What's he doing? He's still constructing. Is he live? Oh, there we go, it's gone. All right. Where's Shino? Right, Shino, get on your station. And get it claimed. Yeah, get your station claimed. Confirm in the chat when you've put something down to claim it. Just anything. Just put your landing pad down, yeah? Right, are they both in their own stations constructing now? I believe they are. So you got an hour from now then. Let's go. So the theme is speedboats. It looks like... I'm hoping they both got their own... I can hear a exotic. Let's go and have a look at the Royal. Looks like it'll be a white one. White and gold. They have 1 hour to construct... Oh, that's Razal's ship. I swear I just heard that landing. Didn't you? Right, get going then, boys. Get going. They've got 1 hour for check-in. At 60 minutes, we'll check in on the progress. And then they had 30 minutes to finish their builds, whether it's the decorations or whatever it is. I wish we could see their builds. Wouldn't that be nice? Or No Man's Sky should have a twerk emoji just so I can twerk in their faces while they're building. Right. Doom 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 doom. You can't see it as it builds. No. That's why I say we do a 60-minute check-in. So we get to see the progress at 60 minutes, and then they get 30 minutes to complete the builds. Whether that's with decorations, unless at 60 minutes they both say it's complete. If it's not complete, they get a further 30 minutes. I mean, an hour to do your main Corvette part, I think is good. I think that's really good, really easy. For a speedboat, it's not going to be huge, is it? Think about it, it's a speedboat. It's more about getting the right shape. And will they go single player size or... Obviously they can't with a Corvette. Let's say delete parts. Although they can't do that because they can't manipulate the stations. They can only build within their station without moving. Alright, so what I'm going to do while we're waiting, we've got an hour to kill. Keep building, boys. Keep building. No pressure, no pressure. Now also by me disappearing in here for a minute, I'm wondering if it has stopped showing their build menu on the side of my screen. Maybe not, because I'm still in the same system, we'll see. Well, that's a wide, isn't it? That's a wide boy over there. I never did finish this, did I? I think it's got scaffolding on it. I went to move to Sun. We're going to make a ship meet. Well, that is different. Very wide. I'm not sure how safe I'd feel in that one, but... so many single player ships in here this evening. Look at that. Are people really getting that bored of Corvettes now? Lots of Sentinels in here this evening. I mean, that does speak volumes compared to a month ago, doesn't it? CJ reacts. It's not a bad model, I recognise that. I'll say recognise it. Feel like I found one very similar to that. Would it be kosher to do a limited vet showcase in the meantime, or would that be logistically challenging? What do you mean? Just me doing a showcase now? I won't be doing one of them now, no. You are solo, usually had only 10 plus people. Yeah, I know, but still, I mean, there's a lot of single player ships here compared to normal, right? In comparison to what what we seen a month ago, when it was just loads of invisible Corvettes because there were so many of them in there, just layered on top of each other. I mean, that may change in the next batch of players, of course. I was going to test the stability of Corvette traveling. That's a weak jetpack. Oh. Thank you. Nah, not tonight, Ren. Oh, what's up, Hardhead? Speaking of Ren, I did message you in Discord today. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Reached out to you in regards to your Corvette and Captain Chronic and King Vitamin. Discord slackers and Sega. Yeah, we're already 10 minutes in. We need a little commentary booth, don't we? We need we do this in the if we do this in the future.
Clean out the way.
Have you tried a different station, Razel? It might have been because you both started to build at the same time. It might have tricked the game out. Well, hopefully it fixes it for you. Still no Razel. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Set the aim on my waistline, rock my hips side to side, move the mountains within me, pour sweet lullabies in my ear. We've got a rich life to remember, and the ambition to spend it high. Can you lend me a hand while I strut on this land?
Beautiful ships. Don't be gel. Don't be gel. Oh, edgeway's out. Sheena's like, I've got this in the bag. I've got it in the bag. I've got it in the bag. Razel's like, not on my watch. Not on my watch, son. Fingers crossed for him. Oh, Razel's constructed. Is it working? I think it might be working. He's going quick. He's slapping in them pieces. He's gone for the Thunderbird, Ambassador, long shot. See, this is what we need, commentators. We need a little panel. Oh, what do you think he's building there, Stan? Well, I don't know there, Bob, but he's definitely using the Medusa-class reactors. packed with Corvettes. Why would you crash, Shino? A new bug I haven't experienced. Wait, what? I've got no spare Corvette slots to see if it lets me build anything. All right, so you're good now then, yeah? You able to build? Still got 42 minutes left. You're a professional. Wow. 42 plus 30 if needed. Drum roll. Is he building? I don't think he's building it, but you can still see it. Or should we still see it? I think the key to it is making sure it's built on the floor. Like the base of the ship needs to be on the floor so it does touch water. If there's a gap underneath the Corvette, will it even touch the water? Wait. Question mark. Question mark. Are we seeing his shit because that's the progress he made on it and then came out to check it, and now we're just not seeing the updated progress, right? So if Shino came out the menu, we'd see what he'd done so far, right? And then when he went back into it, we just wouldn't see any more updates until he released the update, right? So in that case, it shouldn't be 60 minutes. It should be 30 minutes, I think. So then we've got something to look at, or the viewer's got something to look at in terms of the progress they made at 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. Yeah? If you know what I mean? Although I'm not sure what's happening there, because I'm still seeing lots of parts appearing on top of it. I'm not sure what's happening. It's actually scaring me. It's infected. Well, let's test it in at 30 minutes. Both step out your menus and then go straight back into your menus to carry on. Yeah? Oh, this goddamn damn walls that stick out. Dum 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 dum. No pressure, Shino. No pressure. Maybe a little bit. No pressure. Oh no, I guess not. Because I don't see Shino's. Wow, that's going really well then. This game, it just works. I'm glad I've come back to No Man's Sky today. Oh, wait. I can see one piece of his Corvette, which he just... Oh, wait. 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 It just works sometimes when you give it time. Well, there's... I don't know where Shino's gone, but there's Shino's progress after 24 minutes. Oh, he's doing some decorating already. Is he already finished with the shape after just 24 minutes? Ooh. What's up, Dingle? Now, if you like the idea of live Corvette build-offs, and it's something you'd like to see more in the future, maybe even take part in if you got the balls in the future, make sure you like the stream. If it's something you don't want to see in the future, don't bother liking the stream. We'll use that as a poll. Just 2. That's many people that's interested. I thought I'd give it a try. So Razor and Shino have gone head to head. Like I say, people like the idea of it. Maybe we can do more in the future. But it needs volunteers for it to work, right? Try to block my view. How rude, Shino. Right, it's 30 minutes past the hour. However, Razal, if you don't want to show it just yet, you can delay showing your progress, as you did have like 12 minutes of faff. But when you're ready, in the next 10 minutes, show us your current progress, yeah? And unless Shino is not happy with his build, it looks like we're only watching the decoration and maybe the color changes if he makes a color change. Is that your final color, Shino? Well, I guess we'll find out soon, aren't we? Intense. Make sure you like the stream this evening if you do enjoy the idea of this. Good to see the cables are involved. Corvettes, cookies and cables. I've had the cookies, as always. You can always expect me to be eating the cookies. And there is the cables. And of course the Corvettes. No clickbait on this stream. Exactly what it's on the tin. Shino's mind's ticking away like, right. Boat. What's going to be on a boat? What's going to be on a boat? What's going to be on a boat? Speedboat. I hope I get a prime seat, Shino. The test flight. So I say test flight. Test cruise. I feel like I need to be king of the world, Ma. Got 34 minutes. Lots of time left. Still waiting for Razal's first. Peak. In the next 6 minutes, I'd say is fair to say that he should reveal his first progress step. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. You look a bit rusty there, mate. I'll get that scene too. He's treating. Or is he going back into Corvette mode? Right, so there is Shino's current progress after just 35 minutes. Razal still yet to reveal his first peak. Oh, we got a progress check. Progress check. Right, 37 minutes in. Less than an hour remaining to finish the total build. I think they're both going to do it in plenty of time, if I'm honest. Being speedboats is quite a small build. Oh, we lost a bit of... some reason, Shino's build. Was it just a distance thing? Interesting. I'll tell you what I will do. It shouldn't be making any difference because there's only 3 ships here. There we go. I can see it again now. I'll remove my ship for... Actually, do you know what? Give me somewhere to sit. Happy days. My whole PC just froze. What, bringing out this ship? In that case, let's get rid of it completely. Your PC being delicate right now? No, that's less parts, that stage. That stage has not actually many Corvette parts, is it? It's just a few large habs and a few stacked habs, you know what I mean? I'm trying to remember how many parts that was. 40? 44? It's mainly chairs and lighting. Might not even be 44 actually. How many habs across was it? I think it was 5 habs across and 2 long. So that's 10 on the bottom. And then 2 rows high, is it? With the half ones on the back. Maybe about 30 pieces. and then decoration. I didn't go overboard because it was designed for the 2-year ship meet. I wanted it to be easy to be mobile. Yeah, nice one, Ren. There, we've got a full list in the members area. For the most part, most of the ships have been named and got names. Razal went through the list and mined out most ship names. There's a few names that we don't have, which is pretty much just the members' names now, and I think Gritch. But I couldn't find his tag in Discord. Does anyone know what Gritch was called in Discord? I couldn't tag him today when I tried. I think all the other non-members like Seriously, The Boz, Aussie Bob, Rafe, I think all their ships we've got the names for, as far as I'm aware. Alright, 42 minutes past. Razal still in his main Corvette menu, not got onto the decorating yet, but he has the extra 30 minutes. Yeah, the building live, Shin. Started 42 minutes ago. The theme picked by the chat, influenced by what I want in the game, is speedboats. I want a speedboat exocraft in this game. So that's the influence this evening. Speedboats. They got 90 minutes in total to build. We're getting check-ins every 30 minutes. However, Shino is already on the stage of decorating his, so we're already getting to see what Shino's looks like. Razal gave us a 30-minute peek, released to show, and then back in his menu again. So we got a progress check. So that's his 30-minute progress. And here's where Shino is, quite deep into his decorating, if not finished. He's standing still. Is he thinking? No, I think he might be thinking. You got enough cables on there, Shino? Wait, you got cables this side or just the other side? I think you need more cables, if I'm honest. I mean, I think cables equal bonus points. That's what I heard in the grapevine. You can't tag non-paid members in the member section since it doesn't send... No, I know that. I contacted Ren in the public area. Oh, is it lots of R's? Maybe that's why I couldn't find him. Although it didn't bring up, normally it brings up similar names. It didn't bring, unless he left Discord. He might have left Discord. Some people do. People come and go in Discord. But yeah, the only two non-members that I didn't have the ship name for. I've tried to contact. Now Ren said he sent me the details. I contacted him in the public Corvette section. And then once the list is complete, including the members that are still not giving me their names, I'll post the full list in the public area, asking for anyone on that list to confirm the name at that point. Once it's a full list. But the first ship on the list, the first one that will be released first, I don't have the name for yet because King Vitamin hasn't seen the message. Git. Cheers, Ren. Oh, I think this has been an update on Razal's ship. Oh, maybe not. Oh, is it changed? I think it's changed. I feel like something's changed. It's just me, or is that changed? I feel like it's changed. Both have gone for the ground builds, which I feel is very important. If you're going to make a speedboat, you need it to touch the floor to make sure it's going to touch the water. This belly's definitely going to touch the water. And this, obviously, importantly, is definitely going to touch the water, because once you're in the water, the front end will flick up a little bit and the back end will drop down, as we've seen from my bat ship. We used to do it on my bat ship on the stream. So that's definitely going to have a nice dynamic. And this one, again, completely flat, definitely going to sit in the water at the right speed. "42 minutes remaining to finish the builds." Oh. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, that's new, isn't it? The blinking Corvettes. I thought it was my camera mode for a second. But it's definitely not the camera mode. And it's not a disconnection of the players because the Corvettes blink out, but the players are still there. Never seen that one before. But there you go. It just works. Indeed. Like the stream if you do like the stream. I mean, the blueprints would be nice. I said that a while ago. I mean, you never know. It's not like it's impossible. I'd say it's possible. The same way as Bite Beats songs are transferable to other players, and then that player can play it. I mean, I get a ship blueprint's a bit more difficult, but again, if Bethesda, king of It Just Works, can have blueprints for bases, I'm sure No Man's Sky can pull off blueprints for Corvette builds, which are limited to 100 parts. Alright, it's not going to include decorations, it's just 100 Corvette parts. If player has said available Corvette parts available, Corvette blueprints. I mean, it could be something in the works. It could be something they've thought of themselves, they're thinking about, they're trying to figure out the logistics of it. Is it possible? Does it cause issues? You know, is it going to... I mean, you can send a blueprint, but they'd have to figure out a way that makes sure it doesn't overwrite existing Corvettes, or you don't surpass limits, or So again, we've got limited ship slots, so they'd have to allocate specific blueprint slots where you could have up to 6 to 12 blueprints available that you can send and receive from other players. Something like that. Again, like the bite beat stuff. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, no, not if they're limited to 100 parts. But I mean, in terms of glitch building with which angles they go, if it's available to do naturally in the game just by people shifting parts about, then the blueprint would just replicate that. But if it goes over 100 parts, the blueprint would be void. It probably wouldn't allow you to save it. Do the builds that people make on these building live streams ever get uploaded to the one server spot app? This is the first time we've ever done it, Morg. This is just me experimenting, seeing if players are up for doing this, like live build-offs against each other. Normally I just do showcases, you know, where on a Saturday you just bring your Corvettes and I'll just see 20, 30, maybe more Corvettes in one evening, one after another after another. Right. I don't think you heard any of that, did you? I think I was on mute. What was the last thing you heard me say? Had to reload and got stuck in my ship's hull. Oh, really? My fingers crashed. It didn't. The fingers crashed. Fingers crossed. It didn't crash. It's good to see you were listening then, as always. Well, I announced the winner of the 5,000 cookies. Good luck for 2027. I'm going on a stream break though, as we're 90 minutes into the stream. You got 30 minutes to finish your builds. We'll see you very shortly. Like the stream. Right, 17 minutes remaining. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Four, Airy. Otherwise, they'd be overlapping each other. "16 minutes remaining." Oh, suck great Angus. TJH, I'm being lazy with deco. I don't feel up to and can't think of anything. Fishing rods. I mean, as long as he's got some fishing rods, right? Or a bait box. Like, you're gonna need some seats for your passengers at least. We need a test ride. "12 minutes remaining." Right. For members that want to come and join me on the test ride of the speedboats, I have posted in Discord in the TGH Lounge 2026, the new thread I made today to cover this year's conversations. I'll put the glyphs in there. It's Euclid. Don't bring a Corvette though. Don't bring a Corvette, please. Make sure you haven't got a Corvette selected. 11 minutes until the final builds are shown. And we're going to take them for a little test. I'll say test ride. Test cruise. Exactly, we need a bait box, fish and tackle box. Definitely need that on board. So when you pull up, we can rock out our rods and bob on the ocean. Have a barbecue. Eat a geck or something, I don't know. Was that someone just joining the system, that little stutter? Oh, we got dancing ships at the back. See, I think someone else just joined the server. Could be wrong. But NPCs start to scat out once there's more than a few people in the server. Who's a good ship? Who's a good ship? You're a good ship. You're a good ship. Yes, you are. If you're happy and you know it, waggle your ship. Eight minutes and under. Probably at 7.5 at this point. Shino rod in hand ready. Ah, there you go. There is a player there. Oh, is he getting some seating down? What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, I won't go in there yet. He's still putting bits down. Wiggle it just a little bit. Let me see you wiggle it just a little bit as it grooves. For a second then I thought you were holding a minigun. 6 minutes remaining. 6 minutes to put your final pieces on your build. Ugh, ceilings are so low, aren't they? Five minutes. Four minutes. 4 minutes remaining. Da, da. I need a countdown song, don't I? For the future. You know, if you're in the UK, there's something called the Countdown. It's a program on Channel 4, or it used to be, I don't know if it still is, which is meant for nerds and old people, until Jimmy Carr done a 8 out of 10 cats does countdown and made it funny. But anyway, you get a countdown, this little clock, and they've got so much time to do their puzzles and math sums and stuff. And as it comes in, it's like this clock that comes down and it goes boo when it hits the timer. I need something like that for like 30 seconds. 2 minutes plus. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 Oh, I don't know what that was I put on. It was meant to be a countdown. It sounded more like something from a horror movie. Oh my god, what was that countdown? What did I put on? That was freaky. I have no idea what that was. Oh yeah, this is what we need. This is it. I need to download this one. Bear with me. Download. Hopefully at the end, it will have the... Just testing it. It's to be a 30-second countdown. Well, yeah, it's not great, but that's the sort of thing I want, but better. With music. I'll add music to it. I'll edit it. Add some sort of light build-up music. And a better ending to it. But yeah, that's what I need. Just something like this. Right, where's the music? Give my music back. For you. Oh, the foghorn timer. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. But that was through Stream Deck. I won't be able to edit that. I need to get something from Epidemic Sound so I can edit it. Add other music like I do my AI clips or intro clips. Kind of make a custom 30-second timer. Space related somehow, I don't know. Either way, the timer is up. Raise Out is in the middle. Now the theme was speedboats, as chosen by the chat, influenced by me, not at all. And two people went head to head, Razel and Shino. They only had 19 minutes. They kept their builds private for the first 30 minutes. After that point, we started to see progress updates. And these are the final, you can't touch it anymore, builds. So first of all, before we take them out on the ocean to test their speedboat capabilities, let's just take a proper look at Shino's. So this is custom build. 90 minutes build time. He was done in about 75 minutes, Shino, would you say? 80 minutes? This is Shino's speedboat on the speed build. Now it's got a low belly, which is going to work well. But ocean. Not a decoration on top. Right, let's have a ganders inside. Oh, you closed it off. Was it just not loading for me? I can't see inside your ship. Section's closed off for me. It might work when we're off the planet. I'll check the inside then. You could get in previously. But this is Shino's speedboat entry for our first ever build off. 90-minute build off. Ship in the back looks excited. Now let's go a bit closer to Razel's. I might be able to see it when I go closer. Shino, manually. I'll try it manually in a moment. Just because I might not have been close enough for it to load in properly. But this is Razel. This is his 90-minute build. Theme speedboats. Again, low body build to sit in the ocean. Try to get shots of both ships at the same time then, but the wall got in the way and said, no, you ain't doing that. Now the next test, of course, on these will be to take them down to the ocean. So boys, man your ships. No, it's blocked off for me. How bizarre. Let me go over here and come back to it. It does have interior on that one, but for whatever reason, I can't get in his ship. Can anyone else get in it, or is it just me? Other people can. I can see their icons inside. Interesting. Right, let's just fly down to the nearest ocean. Razel, lead the way. I'll follow you. It might load when we fly into the planet Shino. Let's just go down to the ocean and we'll check it out. What was Raised out AFK? Oh no. I really do like your ship. Your Shino, you brought your fish, I brought the racer. Lead on. Oh, he's left. Oh. What you want to do, Shino, is jump off your ship. And get out of the seat at least. And re-summon this ship on the water. Completely re-summon it down on the water. So it actually lands on the water. And then the reload may open up the hab. Rather than hovering. We want the speedboat, man. Speedboat. There we go. That's more like it. On the water. And that fixed the hab too. Double bonus. Feeling still seasick? You will do now. If you, oh my god. Yeah, let's not do it that way. Instead, let's go into... Oh. That camera. So this is the inside of Shino's, which you couldn't see in the space station. Ray's out down here yet? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Need Dracula jets, Aqua jets even. Here we go. Now we're seeing both on the water properly. Happy days. Floor builds for the win. So these are the speed boat quick builds. No time to prepare. The theme was chosen in the chat, by the chat. And these are their interpretations of speedboats created with Corvettes. What are you saying, chat? "90 minutes was the build time." That's all they had. Razel says, mine is more of a hydro foil racer, which is this blue and gold one, and Shino is the red one. Blue versus red. Razel looks like the pirate that's rocking up to rob him. Seas are starting to get rough. Right, now, next thing is to see them in action. Oh, funky water. Is this the paradise I found? Or is this a different planet? I didn't pay attention to where you brought us to. It's paradise, right? Matches the space station. That's some crazy looking water. Right, seems I'm on Shino's. Shino, take yours first. Let's see how your speedboat skills actually are, shall we? Keep it on the water the best you can. Try not to lift off. See what you can do. Just sort of circle around this area. Sort of use Razal as a kind of buoy to go around, if you know what I mean. Well, my camera doesn't like this. Have you been over there? There you go. That's what we're talking about. So you know where the camera would be by Razal, yeah? So if you focused on trying to get close to Razal without killing him. Where'd you get your speedboat license? Cornflakes packet, mate. Whoa! I won't want to be the fisherman on that boat. How many waves can you create? That's the question. Where's the wakes? Oh, he's gone the other way. It's hard to keep track because the camera wants to spin left and right. That's not me doing that. There's your playing field in front of the camera, in front of the ship. So many. Literally. That's why I didn't see it. Right, Shino gone? I can't see him. No, you can't go fast. But you're going faster than you realise. If I was turn right, the camera's barrel rolling and then going up, and like just a weird effect to the camera. It's like it's swaying. Is that me floating? What the hell? Just got slung off your boat into the distance. Yeah, I'm going to change the way I do camera now for Razal's. I'm going to go up here and then float above this one. It lets me. Now, Razal, can you give us your little cruise around, please? For a second, I thought he took me out. Nice little snake motion going on there in the water, flicking it up. Nice. Good job. I think they've both done bloody well. Well, there I go again. Slung off. For the 90 minutes, don't you? I think so. Oh no, I don't have my batship no more, do I? That was my speedboat. I replaced it. Thanks for the pickup. Why can't I summon my ship? There we go. Can't summon a ship on a Corvette. Can't summon the ship from in the water. No, this one's not the same as the other back one. It's too big, isn't it? Oh. My own Corvette didn't load. Not much room around here, is there? Can't even tell if it's in the water or not. Well, went under him, so I guess so. Really? I'm clean, you leave me alone. This one's too big to do what the other one done, I think. Also, I don't know. Nah, too big. Too wide. Beep beep. Just gonna cruise off into the sunset now. I want speedboats in this game so badly. Give me Exocraft speedboats, please. Hello, games. Oh, and a bigger camera mode. If another round happens, would it be the same theme or different? If I was to do more of these, it would be different, of course. Definitely. Needs to be on the spot choices, you know what I mean? So no one's got a heads up. Well, I think both competitors this evening got the memo. Wait, why's my ship just taken off? That's not me. Clearly. Oh, I can see why. The auto spawn thing, innit? Underneath the ship. Created a collision. Yeah. So annoying when it auto spawns out, don't you think? I don't think the auto spawn should be a thing. You've got a button for it in the back of your Corvette. If you want it out, press the button. There's an alarm clock that makes coffee in the morning. Doesn't mean I want it. I make my own coffee. Do. Just caught us singing Cease now. Stop fighting. Button. Press. Summon. I feel like my ship has been invaded. It's no longer safe. Now, in terms of this whole Corvette build-off idea, do you see it as being something you'd like to see more of in the future? I would love an alarm clock to make my coffee. My dad's used to. My dad, when he was a HGV driver when I was a kid, he used to have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and his alarm clock would go off, and you could hear it like making the hissing sound, and it would make black coffee, and just have to add his milk to it. I wouldn't trust that. But he loved it. It's fun, not sure how many would be up to the pressure. So just one would like to see it again, just Shino. So, I mean, I enjoyed it, even if it was just a one-off. It was fun. It was fun. And I hope you enjoyed it this evening. I mean, fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, I was enjoying watching, like, just even hosting watching, but it all comes down to, it's a fun idea. I prefer showcases, but had fun. Our showcases are Saturday, so it's not an instead of, it was just an addition to try and keep things fresh on the game, because, I don't know. It's what you got to do, innit? But at the end of the day, like I say, it's only worth doing if people are up for taking part. Watching's one thing, but we need someone to watch. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to know how many people will be interested in taking part if I've done it again. Because today it's lucky we had 2, right? Otherwise there wouldn't have been a show at all. So just out of curiosity, like, would you as a person, a viewer, a player, like to take part in something like this? Obviously it wouldn't be a weekly thing because there's only so many people you could have on a show, on an episode. So you might not get on for weeks at a time if you wanted to do it. Depends who volunteered, you know what I mean? So it's not like a Corvette showcase where you're under pressure. Oh, every week you got to like, it's maybe once a month, once every 2 months. But is it something you would take part in? MLED coming in with a $4.99 super chat saying, can we do this again, please? Well, I would love to, mate. And thank you very much. But like I say, I need to know there's people that would actually build. Area I'll be willing to next time. Well, the reason I wanted to do it on the fly, Razel, is because I wanted to do something that didn't rely on pre-booking, that had legs as a live stream, just like ship hunting. And so even though it's community focused, I didn't want it to be community reliant. I want it to be something that I could do a stream and know that people will be interested in taking part, even if it's on the fly. They just turn up at the start of the live stream and be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like the showcases and the Sunday ship meets, if not enough people are interested, it can't go ahead. But this is a smaller amount of people to put together to create content for you. Well, like I say, if people are interested in Leviathan, it would probably become like a weekly thing, like maybe a once a week thing. So like Sundays, you know, Sundays will be ship meets. You know, Saturdays are Corvette meets, for example. You know, Mondays are my non-No Man's Sky days. This could end up being like every Wednesday or every Thursday or every Friday. If there's like I say, enough interest, we can add it to a weekly schedule. But the theme would never be given in advance, because people could, not saying they would, but people could cheat, pre-build stuff. So I'd always want the choice made live once the people had stepped up. So we don't know who's going to be chosen that night until the live stream, and then we don't know what the theme is until the live stream. So it is totally like pressure. Yeah, I get there's pressure, and not a lot of people like that pressure, but it's even. Everyone's off on an even foot, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Yeah, it'd be nice to mix it up. I mean, if there was lots of people that was interested long term, it's the sort of thing you could have a kind of a little competition. Sign people up, 2v2, and then have like 4 rounds. And then those 4 winners go through to compete. And then you get 2 that go through to compete on the last round. I mean, a build off and then a fight off. Although that could put people off because there's pressure to win. Whereas at the moment it was just about enjoying the builds, you know what I mean? And also comes down to what theme you go with, you know? We might come up with a theme that people just really struggle with. Now we've also, don't forget, got the update tomorrow or next Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow, but it could be next Wednesday. But probably tomorrow. But more than likely next Wednesday tomorrow. So who knows what that's going to bring to the game. That's going to keep people busy as well, whatever that brings. But I'm also hoping with whatever it does bring, that does bring more Corvette parts. More importantly, I'm hoping it brings us more cockpits. That's my hope. Cockpits and speedboats. Know anything about the update? Normally I get a good feel or a good vibe, and I can kind of, there's a few times I've called the update, but nothing's ringing home at the moment specific, because I know they've been very busy with Christmas, very busy with Redux. Whether or not there's anything big coming, I'm not sure of. I haven't seen any other content creators get any sponsored videos, which would normally indicate something possibly big. I've personally not been approached, so I'm not sure if Jason's put anything out in the last week or so, or even today, because normally I'll ask you to release it around the day or day before, day after the release of whatever update is. No emojis from Sean, no. So that's why it's either tomorrow or next Wednesday. Living Corvette pieces. I think cockpits should be on the agenda. We should definitely have cockpits on the agenda. As a reward, that is. In terms of new content, I really can't feel any vibes in any direction of what they could be adding. Corvette landing base would be nice. I don't think that's no. I mean, another thing that they generally like to go on is what the community is talking about, what the community want. I mean, I don't know what other parts of the No Man's Sky community have been discussing lately or requesting lately, but on this stream and in this community, we've not really discussed any wants or needs in the game, have we? Like before, we'd say, oh, we need ship slots, we need this, we want this, with better submarine, better this, gas this, blah, you know what I mean? And then we see these things appear slowly over time, but I don't think anyone's asked for anything really. Bug fixes would be really nice on a few things. But the multiplayer stuff. Ship and Corvette slots. Yeah, we do need that. That's something I have mentioned, but I've always mentioned that. I think that there should be dedicated slots, especially now with Corvettes. Corvettes should have their own independent slots allocated, separate to the single player ships, because you can actually, in a weird way, brick your own hangar based on the current system, because you can only put single player ships into your ship's hangar, where you can store 18 further single player ships. But if you're someone that goes Corvette crazy and you build 12 Corvettes with your main ship slots, you've locked yourself out of your hangar, and any single player ships that are in there, or being able to put any single player ships in your hangar, because Corvettes cannot be put in a hangar and you can't swap anything. You'd have to delete a Corvette to be able to get a single player ship again to put in your hangar, or even to pull one out of your hangar. So if you are a mad Corvette builder, always bear in mind that you're going to need to keep at least one slot free for a single player ship, so you don't brick your hangar. But they definitely need to separate it. But I said that a long time ago for expedition reward ships. I feel like all the ships that you've got from Expedition Reward, Golden Phoenix, all of them, you know, the Space Tesla, they also should have their own independent slot allocated if you've unlocked that ship. Many players, including myself over the years, have had to delete, get rid of, made hard choices to get rid of Expedition Reward ships because we didn't have enough ship slots and we found better ships and we didn't know what to get rid of, and there's living ships and you got Sentinel ship, and then eventually they increased that ship size. But a lot of people had already passed the point of getting them ships anymore because they're gone. So I feel like all reward ships should have their own dedicated slot, so it has no effect on your main hunting personal ship slots in the game. Corvettes should have their own, even if it's only 8 Corvette slots. People might moan, but then you still got 12 full main ship slots. I don't know. In terms of winding down the updates for Light No Fire, I still think we've got a long way off on Light No Fire. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong about Light No Fire. It seems we've only had one trailer in 2 or 3 years, whatever it's been now. 2 years. I won't get your hopes up on it being anytime soon. And I don't think they're going to wind the updates down on this for a while. I think one of the last big updates on this will be an update that's almost a lead up to the release of Light No Fire, some sort of tie over. It'd be nice to see an update that somehow introduced some part of the lore, or even had just like you had the Mass Effect ship, for example, like a connection to give you the hype of Light No Fire. No, I don't think they'll put boats in here. Speedboats, hopefully, but not boats. Because if they put boats in here, they're practically giving us Light No Fire and No Man's Sky, aren't they? Corvettes were to mimic large sailboats and Light No Fire. Hopefully there's more detail to the sailboats than blocks. But yeah, we'll see. It's all good. I'm just glad there's going to be fire involved, regardless of what they say. They said No Man's Sky, but look at us all. They say Light No Fire, but for me, as many of you know, fire is endgame. There will be fire in Light No Fire. There is man in No Man's Sky. Man make fire. Man make fire. That'll be their next big game. Man make fire. I just think group transportation would be a good shout. Like, we've got freighters, which does work to an extent. Some people have issues with it. We've got Corvettes, which you can jump in, but again, it's not perfect. People can crash and warps and enter in stuff. I'd like to see a multiplayer exocraft speedboat, where up to 4 players speedboat can just get in an exocraft and just buzz around a planet speedboat together. All in their own seat, not just standing loosely or in a decorated seat, an actual physical seat that's part of the exocraft. Be cool, wouldn't it? One in the gunner seat. But nah, a 4-player exocraft speedboat would be really nice. I think that would be perfect. 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 You're listening, Sean. Sean, Martin, any of you? Steve, Paul, Danny, Becky, any of you? Speedboat. Multiplayer love, yeah, indeed. I'd like them to release an update to tighten up the hitboxes on Corvette parts, so I don't play something and then looks at them and see they are floating. I'm not able to get 12 active ship. You do have 12 active ships, but when you go to your menu, you're only going to see 11 ships because you're in one. The only way you should be able to see 12 active ships in your list, I believe, is if the only ship you got out is a Corvette, and then just look at your single player summon list and you should see 12. Unless it's also got a single player ship called out for you. If you're doing a space station, it shouldn't do, because it does put away your single player ship in a space station when you pull out a Corvette, from what we've seen, I think. But yeah, it'll only show 11 in your menu. The 12th is what you're flying. Well, combat has to come, right? Light No Fire surely has combat. It needs combat. So that is something that we could see in this game, but how could they implement combat in this game? Because there's nothing to fight in this game other than fauna. The NPCs are static. They're literally glued to their spots or their stations or their patrol path. Something I said I'd love to see in No Man's Sky, but again, it's the combat's not up to par, the multiplayer's not up to par, is some form of dungeon system, like that's procedurally generated. So if you land on this planet, for example, and you found a boss dungeon, when you went through the hole, it would just procedurally load a dungeon based on the terrain of this planet in the caves or whatever it might be. That'd be quite cool. And they just have some, you know, enemies down there to fight. Bit of funky loot at the end, maybe. I don't know. That'd be a cool multiplayer thing to do. Put the multi-tools to use. Pew pew laser beams. And you could create bigger space stations that, like derelict freighters, that are designed for multiplayer and fill them full of enemies. So many things you could do that could just spawn in. With speedboat comes skills. Just seen that. Oh, skis. Skis would be funky, right? Dragging other players behind you. Hitting every jump you can, just to see if you can whip them off. Is that a mountain? Woo! That's what today's thumbnail is from the last time I got a big group up and took them all up to the derelict freighters. Can't remember how many we got in there, but it's quite a lot, wasn't it? No, not behind a Corvette, behind a speedboat, Shino. Behind a speedboat. That's what you meant to say, right? Exo skis attached to the Exo speedboat. Exo boat. I summon Exo boat. Do 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 do. I'll catch you soon, Leviathan. And I'm sure, no need to ask, he's liked the stream. Have you all liked the stream? Hopefully you've liked the stream. Yeah, I'm sure some of you have, right? Oh God, you asked 8-Ball. What'd he say? He's on holiday? Oh, I'd say yes, but I'm feeling sassy. You can feel sassy. I'll take that. I'll take your first 3 words. It's official. Streamlabs has confirmed it. We are getting speedboats. At some point. In time. You know the game needs it. All this water, like we got literal ocean planets that are nothing but water. There's only so much swimming you can do. You know what I mean? We need speedboats. The races! The races! Be easy to set up races. All you have to do is put a couple of them fishing things down, innit? As buoys. You can put, how many can you put down each? 3 each? I don't know how many you see in a game. If you've got a full group of players, I'm assuming you'd see them all, right? Or not? Set little buoys up. Set a little racetrack up. Yeah, I know, right? And this game's still got many legs to go, Davey, I think. Many legs. So it's 3 each, but can you see other players? Well, let's test it, I guess. Can you see my automated trap? Or not? It's a shame if you can't, because they'd make perfect buoys, wouldn't they? You can't. Ah, typical. Typical. Again, another multiplayer thing. See, they could have been speedboat ready, eh? They could have been speedboat ready. They don't catch fish, do they not? I haven't used these in a long time, man. They won't catch anything that quick anyway, would they? Do they actually not catch fish? What are you doing in the water? Bit rough and ready now. No, they don't catch fish anymore. Wow, that's bizarre, isn't it? You need a base. Well, that feels a bit pointless though, right? Shame. I mean, you could use a skiff as a buoy, but you only got one each, so you'd have to have a lot of players there and organise it quite well to have a racetrack set up, but it could be doable. Speedboat, speedboat, speedboat. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Corvette, you idiot. God damn. At a base, so maybe they just glitch to work at bases only now, but that just seems pointless if that's the case. I mean, would it work near a Corvette? Because, well, actually, I'm not that near my Corvette. I was going to say a Corvette's a base, isn't it? Think about fishing, you're going to land anywhere at any point. Pop out your skiff, pop out these. You don't want to build a base just to go fishing, right? Just me? No? Probably. How about a skiff and then build this? Build what? Well, I mean, I'm sure if Sean and the team decided to make speedboats, there's nothing stopping them adding buoys in the game as a prop that's placeable anywhere in multiplayer, viewable by anyone in multiplayer. 5 buoys each, you know, for your speedboat. I don't know. Anyway, speedboats. I definitely want a speedboat, and hopefully we'll see them before No Man's Sky's days come to an end. Even if they say, for God's sake, shut him up. Give him a bloody speedboat. Best update ever! You know mine's going to be black. Zoom. Oh, look how calm that water is. It's like a mirror. Look at it. Wow. That's super calm water. Do, do, do. I can see more detail of the planet in the reflection than I can the planet. Make it make sense. Look, I can literally see either the cloud or the land mass on the reflection of the planet. What the hell? Oh my god, look how calm it is. And then it wasn't. Editing TGH should count the number of times he said speedboat tonight. I haven't said speedboat tonight, have I? Have I said speedboat today? I don't think I've said speedboat tonight. And if I have, I've only said speedboat once. Or twice. Oh, Ray Zhao and his speedboat had to go and ruin it, didn't he? Look at it. This is why you want speedboats, to make the waves, the wake. Play in the ocean. Do you know what made me want to download Star Citizen? Is that what it's called, Star Citizen? I never played it in the end. But do you know what it was that made me want to play it? I see a trailer for one of their updates where the ships were flying across the ocean and it was creating wake, and I was just so impressed. I mean, ever since the updates come out on this, I'm always playing around in the water, there's just something pleasurable about being able to create that kind of wake, the physics. So speedboats is what let me play in the ocean. Why are my heads actually separated from my body? What the hell? It has, look. It's separated from the neck. Oh my god. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh wow, that was a bit. I hit the shallowest part of the ocean. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. We need a bigger boat. Whoa. Dum da dum da dum da dum dum. Oh yeah, you can't summon. You got to be wow. Oh no, you can do it here. Does this not count as being on your Corvette? Wait, what? Only lets me do it to one of them. No, none of them. Alright, lets me do it to that one for some reason, not the others. And that rear section is still not loaded in. Right. Now I'm going to call it there for the evening. And if you lot do want to see this again, I might just spring it on you and surprise you with it again. And just see who's up for it on the night. And I also may just start scheduling it in as a regular weekly spot. I don't know. We'll see. Good bait. I can't remember what the good ones even is now, to be honest. Well, oh, I've got the wrong fish. Not wrong fish one out. Wrong staff out. This one's got no mods in it even. It's just for decorative purposes. Yeah, no worries, mods. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. And, of course, thank you to anyone that done the super chat this evening. In front of me, just checked that. There was a couple. Love this song. MLED, thank you very much for your $4.99 super chat. Leviathan, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. And again, MLED with another $4.99 super chat. So much appreciated, boys. Right, I am off now though, and if you missed it this evening, go back, check it out. They had 90 minutes to build, and this is what they built for the evening. So, until the next one, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share the stream, I don't know, push your nan down the stairs. No, don't do that. Just have fun. Until the next one, bye for now.
Still high, still crave.